Good afternoon, dear viewer. Let's have a look at the markets, have a short look at the markets. Maybe let's start with BTC and let's go to the local situation. So we are in some kind of a choppy sideways movement, more or less. So for me, this is not an impulsive wave yet. So uh, I'm still thinking we could go higher. Yeah? So this is a slow descent. So I think we could still go higher. Now, what's happening on the lower time frame? And let me go down to the 4 hour. So first 1 hour, sorry, 1 day. There's support here for the price, right? So we bounced, or we began this pump up right from this point. Yeah, so I expect we retrace to this point, like so. So this would be our 1, 2, this will be our 3. Then we chop around here, maybe make a small dip lower, and then we go up to here. And for me, this is where I would look for a rejection later on for more downside. This place here. Yep. So here I think will be the trigger for the next leg down. So I think we will chop around here. Maybe, like I said, maybe like make a dip to round about this level, and then possibly go up to here. Yeah, so from here, I expect that there will be some more downside. And my expectation is that we will go down even deeper to here. If we look at the higher time frames, so I'm still kind of on the edge here. So for me, this is not a very deep correction. So it's either this is correction, or we need to head lower. So for example, A, B, C. That would be enough for me at least. Yeah, so for me, there's an untapped level here around 28,500, which I expect we could come back to and then dump from here to make a new low around about 22,500. And here I would expect that we would go up from, yeah, so this would be, so then we would have an A here. Sorry, I need to get rid of these. So get rid of this. This would be our A or 1. This would be our B or 2. And then we would have another wave C or 3. And let's see, if it goes to around about 37,000, how much of a fib retracement would that be? Not nearly enough, in my opinion. So I mean, okay, that's the bare minimum. Around about 40%. Yeah, that's the bare minimum. So I would even like for it to go a little bit higher, maybe to this 50%, or maybe even to the golden pocket. But that would be the issue I would have is these two waves would be of different lengths, which is kind of iffy, to be honest. So at least this is the bare minimum. Maybe, this 386 retracement is often connected with a triangle pattern. So a long choppy consolidation before the last leg down, and then beginning of a new bull phase. So this is easily a possibility here. Now for ETH. So let me go back to BTC. So this is the it's neither, this is like no man's land scenario, right? So we're not making a new bull run, neither we are like immediately dumping. This is quite possible, and I think that would be even recommended if we want to see those lows taken out so that a new bull phase can be can begin. I think they call it in Wyckoff distribution, they call it the spring. So there's a long period of accumulation, then one more dip to take out the liquidity from below uh, um, all this sideways movement, and then a leg up. Of course, there's different scenarios. We could dump straight from here and say, okay, that's our last wave. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's even possible. And exactly this place would be the place to dump from. Or maybe this is the beginning of a new bull phase, but for me, this is, we didn't have enough accumulation here, to be honest. So this could be our uh, wave 1 and 2, and then we just shoot straight up. We'll see. Yeah, but for now, it looks to me, in the short run. So if we go down to the 4 hour, in all honesty, I mean, there's something wrong with this. I don't like, I don't like the depth of this corrective movement. I would want to see a dip to around about 23,000 before we go up. It, with all this sideways movement, it looks kind of shallow at the moment. So that's BTC. ETH for me is a little bit more simple. So I would want to see before we go for maybe another leg up to round about these levels, I would want to see a dip to here, to at least 1600, and then maybe one last rush. And that would correlate well with BTCT, which says probably we go up on BTCT a little bit, and then there should be a bigger correction. This correction could drive the alts and also ETH up significantly. And when I say significantly, let's see, that would be maybe 50% on ETH. So that would mean possibly like 100% or maybe even more on some alts. And talking about alts, I highlighted some levels where I would be buying. Now I need to go on the weekly level. So IMX, I'm still waiting for this level. It's round about 60 cents to be tapped. If that does not work, so if I don't get enough momentum from here, then my next level to buy would be this one, 45 cents roughly. So from these levels, I expect that maybe we even take out these highs, especially that we change. There's a shift in market structure. So we've taken out this high, and all we are waiting for is to create a new higher low. So my expectation would be we bounce on one of these levels, and then we get a good pump, which would correlate with ETH, and which would give us, like in this case, around about 200%, maybe even, to take out this high here. Worst case scenario is we just consolidate here, so we just move like in a triangle pattern somehow. Avax. Avax looks like it wants to create some kind of a lead or of an ending diagonal. So there's this wedge pattern, how they call it, and I see two possible scenarios. Scenario one is there will be a truncated wave, and then we bounce from here. So here's where I will be looking for a possibility to buy. If that doesn't work, then I would be looking out for this level, 750 on the spot. Yeah. So that would take the wave somewhere. And how it would look like is, okay, that's already here. So that would be like so, and then a bounce up. When I look at this, yeah, this is a massive unfilled area, massive imbalance. There was only selling here, no buying. Yeah, so I would be careful shorting these markets. I mean, you can go in and out, yeah, or but what I would be careful about is a possible retrace. this 386, the minimum correction level, right, is, or I should actually check from here to here, and let's say 750, and turn it around. The minimum is here, 61, right? And the golden pocket is here. Yeah, so round about this level where there should be biggest resistance is 89. So I would be careful. I mean, I'm not saying we will go there. What I'm saying is the bare minimum I would want to see at some point is this $29, at least this level here. So I will be buying, first I will be camping this 1230, and then if this does not work, then I'll go down to 750. Here, GRT. GRT is interesting, even from the wave perspective. What I see and I expect here is we had a 3-wave move down, and we are chopping around here. So what I'll be looking out for is a triangle pattern here, which is always our penultimate wave. If this completes, so if we get a move up here, then 3 waves down, then a small bounce up, then this is the area to short, this is our stop loss, and then we at least need to tap this level. And this is exactly the level I would be buying in here. Yeah? So this is the first one to look out for, especially that it's also, it was former support, former resistance, and now we will be trying again to turn it into support. So we just have to be patient here at the moment. So we'll see where it goes, but I have my levels set. I shared some of them with you, and I'll be watching for a reversal. I don't know if I said about IMX. I said about Avax. I said about this one. IMX, maybe one more hint here. I think I told you about this, but what I like here is that we have a clear move. 1, 2, 3 sideways consolidation. Maybe we get a bigger 4, and then one more dip, and that should be a move up from here. Yeah. Could go lower to here, like I said. But for me, this is our wave A. This was our correction B, and this is our C. So hopefully this works out. Okie dokes. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Have a very good day, and so long. Bye bye.